micro check. everybody, it's Koen Bultz here for the Fellowship Auctions and you are watching our very first live show. Today is going to be a very nice day. We already had a couple of guitars that are being auctioned off and we will highlight 8 more guitars for you that we will take you through all the specs, all the details and all the biddings of course in the next 45 minutes. What is the Fellowship Auctions? Yeah, that's a really cool story. This idea started about 1.5 years ago with an artist guitar, and the question was, what is it actually worth? And we didn't know, so we were looking and looking, see if there's an auction platform. And at the same time, somebody called up and said, hey, I have this big collection that I want to sell. We're going to tell a bit more about that later. And we thought by ourselves, well, maybe we can combine these two together and make something nice. So what we did is we created the Fellowship Auctions website. We started talking about it a little bit and all of a sudden a lot of people came in. They were showing guitars to us, they were showing collections to us, and one of the collections that is up for sale tonight, at least part of it, because the other part will happen in the next auction that's already planned for early December, is the Dutch Archtop Museum. And the Dutch Archtop Museum is the best Epiphone Archtop collection in the world. You will see a lot of it in the videos. You probably have seen a bit on it already. Go check out the website, and it's the very first example is already standing here. So this guitar, before we talk more about it, we're going to listen to a very nice demo of it. So let's go.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite as well. It's a deluxe.
It's a refinish as well, but very beautiful finish. And the nicest things about it is the headstock. It's all, well, they made it look very elegant. And it has a volute.
Can we see the back?
You see can you see the stop here?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the volute.
And can we have a look at the maple here? I mean, wow.
Very nice finish.
And in very good condition, I must say.
Yeah, it's beautifully restored.
It's a strong guitar. It's rather thick.
So here it is, our very first auction that we will present live. So here is the 1932 Epiphone Deluxe. And the Epiphone Deluxe was one of the 7 master build models that they introduced in 1931. The Deluxe is also their top of the line Archtop. And for me, the early 30s is the most valuable Deluxe Archtop there is because of the size. For me it works perfect. 16 inch. It's slightly smaller than they made later on. It's one of the Archtops that already has been in the auction, and that makes it perfectly. This one comes from the Dutch Archtop collection, and we were surprised to check them out there because there were so many guitars and the condition they were in really surprised us. And what's really cool is that this guitar is completely restored. So even though it's almost 100 years old, she's ready to be played for another 100 years. It's been refinished, it's been really good taken care of. You have a really good arch still in the top, and it's for that jazz and swing player that really wants to have a guitar to play. Then this one is a beauty. So we have 1 minute 28 left, and the bidding is going very fast now. We're at 4,400. That means that it's almost there, right? The minimum reserve is almost met. So if we push it a little bit more, we will get there. You've probably heard this one on the video that we made with Dusty Cigar, and it's just warm, it's beautiful. And what's really nice about a small archtop like this is that it's very versatile. So if you would place it in the midst, it's like everything is just equal. So it's 5 bass, 5 mids, 5 treble. So it's not a really niche guitar. If you want to bid and you're still on, we have about 45 seconds left. So you have a bit of time to create an account, but it will be tight. But there are luckily some more Archtops. So please know that. And if you like our content, then also check it out. We're at the last 30 seconds already. Now we're getting nervous, guys. So all the guitars that we send out, they come with a official certificate from us, because what we find really important is that you get a guitar out of the box that you can play immediately. So you get this nice booklet with it, you get a certificate with it, and also it comes fully insured. And we have 7 seconds left, so let's just count down now. We're at 6.5. Is it at 6.5? Congratulations, Francesco. You just bought yourself a beautiful Epiphone Deluxe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what we're going to do now is we are going to pack this one safely and we'll be in touch with you regarding the shipping and everything. Like we said, all the guitars are being set up. So as soon as you unpack it, you can just play it and start gigging immediately. There are not only all the Archtops in this auction. So if you're into other guitars, stay tuned, because the next one up will be a very cool Fender Jaguar. Yeah, shall we go to the demo? Check it out? Alright, enjoy this demo of the Fender Jaguar. So the next one up is this beautiful 50th anniversary Fender Jaguar in this beautiful candy apple red finish. And this guitar comes from a collection that's stunning, because this guitar is already from 2012. Can you imagine? If you look at this, and the guitar comes with all the original documents, it's not been played. And there are a few more guitars from that collection into this auction. And all of them, they are in mint condition. The Fender Jaguar used to be the follow-up from the Stratocaster. So the idea that Fender had behind this guitar is, okay, we make a more complete Strat and then the Strat can fade out in time. But that didn't happen. It just added a whole new scale of sounds for Fender. And then when surf rock and punk came up, they just really embraced the Jaguar, whereas the Strat remained its own position as well. So everybody loves the Fender Jag, and that also has to do, of course, with the tremolo system that's on there and the shorter scales that gives it a bit more bite. It's it's super cool. So this is originally debuted in 1962, and this is the 50th anniversary from it. So it's 1962 to 2012, and the finish. People, let me know what you think about the finish in the comments. Is candy apple red not the nicest color that Fender ever made? Is it? Well, we will find out in the comments down below. If you want to bid on this guitar, you can scan the QR code. This is on my left side, right? Yeah, it's over here. And go to the website, and we have, how long time do we have left? I cannot see it right now.
15.
1 minute 15? All right. So we have 1 minute 15 left, and the highest bid right now is 1,400 by Seth. Seth, this guitar is yours now if nobody takes another bait at it. If you want to see more content of us, that's really cool. We would really appreciate that. Then we have created our own YouTube page where we create very nice videos. We've created our own Instagram page where we post all nice pictures and also the videos. And our next auction is coming up already again, because right now we had about 40 guitars and we already have 40 guitars again coming for December. So we will launch our second auction at December 9th. and the auction will end at December 30th. So that will be very cool as well. I can give you a little bit of hints. How long do we have left? 20 seconds? Okay. 15 seconds. All right. Then Super 400 will be in there. There will be more Epiphones. A lot of nice guitars. I saw Santa Cruz already. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tom! Congratulations, you just got yourself a beautiful Fender Jaguar in this beautiful candy apple red finish. So real polished off, get these last little fingerprints off there and get it out to your way. So we'll be in touch with you tomorrow. The next guitar up, woo, that's a nice one. That's a nice one as well. That's the George Harrison. But before we go to that, if you have the time and you just tuned in, go check out the QR code and give yourself a new chance on bidding. That will be fun as well. One more thing that I can show before we go to the next demo, because we have a bit of time left, right, is this catalog. So for this catalog, for this auction, we made a very nice catalog with all the guitars in there. So you read a bit of the story about Ruud and his Dutch Archtop Museum, as well as all the guitars that are in there now. It's a really cool little thing to have with your guitar. And right now, we go to the demo of the George Harrison Tele. That's next up. So the next one up, and again in dead mint condition. This guitar is from 2017, but still looks like new. So the guitar we're speaking about is a very remarkable guitar, and I think for the Beatle lovers, they already recognized it. So this is a George Harrison Telecaster and his Rosewood Telecaster. So Fender made that guitar for him specially. And what's special about this guitar, it's entirely made of rosewood. And I hear the Les Paul players think already, rosewood, oh, to make a big slap, that is heavy, but it's completely chambered. But it's really cool, it's also the neck is rosewood, so it's super twangy. And this is their replica from 2017. And what's so cool about it is there is only 1,000 made back then, and they're actually really rare to find, especially in good condition. So this guitar got a revival recently when Disney introduced their Get Back series, and in that series the rooftop concert was there. And what guitar was on that rooftop concert? Yes, this one. This beautiful George Harrison Telecaster. So again, even though it's fully rosewood, it's very light. I think it's around 3 kilos, maybe even a little less. And again, for a collector, this is a dream, because even the little sticker, the CE sticker, is still on there. There's not a single scratch on there. So if you just tuned in, we set up all the guitars before we shipped them to us. What we find as Fellowship Auctions really important is that you don't get a guitar that's just off. So we get all the guitars to our store. They're being set up by our master luthiers before we put them on the website. So everything that you read on the website is a hands-on description, and not only by someone who writes the article, but also by a luthier. So it's a really nice way of working together. And we're almost at 30 seconds. So we have a bit of time to finish this, and then we go to to the counter. 2,501 is the current bid. So the copywriters and the luthiers work together to get you an ad, and the photographers, of course, to get you all the details of the guitars that you need, so you can comfortably buy it from a distance. So with only 12 seconds left now, the highest bid right now is 2,501 euros. Will it go any higher? I'm very curious. We're 2,550. 2,550. Yeah, I just cannot see who won. Peter, congratulations. So again, we will pack this one up. We'll be in touch with you tomorrow. And then, yeah, as soon as we're in touch, we get to you regarding the shipping. We do insured shipping, so, and we use our own boxing to make sure it arrives to you safe. Or if you want to come to the store, check out some guitars and hang with us, that's totally fine as well. So we're almost half through already. We got 3 guitars done, we got 5 more to go. And the next one up, Epiphone lovers, we didn't bait you. The next one is a beautiful Epiphone again. So right now we go to a little commercial, and the little commercial is about us, about what we do and what we've seen so far. All right, let's go.
Welcome in the Dutch Archtop Guitar Museum.
And here we are.
Yes.
And look at that collection.
Isn't it nice?
I see a lot of Epiphones, Strombergs,
Right.
many nice guitars.
Yeah.
So we dive right into your collection.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty.
I decided to auction when I realized I'm running to my 80s and I'm still in good health, and I've now enough time to properly sell the guitars or get rid of the guitars and not wait until I'm on my deathbed or something like that. And well, they have been now for some time in the museum, and the guitars should be played, but they were over here. So what I did was ask people if they wanted to borrow a guitar. They could borrow students, mostly jazz students. If they wanted, they could get a guitar for a year and play it. And so I was already loaning it to good players. And now I hope the guitars go to good guitar players who want to these, well, old instruments. It's probably antique. That they find a good owner and be played.
So welcome back after the commercial. I really hope you enjoyed the live stream so far. We really enjoy it. So the next guitar up is a 1932 Epiphone Broadway, and the Epiphone Broadway was not as luxurious as the Deluxe, but also with a slightly smaller, larger body shape, 16.81 inches. It's still a very comfortable shape. What's so cool about the Broadway, and so rare about the Broadway, because that's something that you don't often see on Archtops, is a walnut back and sides. And what the walnut does, because walnut is a really hard and stiff wood, it adds some nice top chime. So even though it's a bigger guitar and it tends to be more bass heavy, it balances out completely. And that's really nice. What I said, it's slightly less luxurious as the Deluxe, but still in very nice shape. This guitar again has been fully set up and is ready to go for you. It's gone through our workshop. There's a nice break here on the tailpiece, so it don't need a neck reset in the near future. And right now we're going to listen to a demo, because I can talk a lot about it, but let's go to the demo and actually hear it. So welcome back. I really hope you enjoyed the demo and that it convinced you to actually be the next owner of this guitar and tell more of its future. It had a long past, but I'm sure with the condition these guitars are in, they will last a very long time. So back to the Epiphone Broadway from 1932. The Epiphone Broadway, the name is really cool because it comes from the street where the guitars were actually made. It's just like Range Rover, the P38 was also the street name of the Range Rover. Now, on that little side note, we got 50 seconds left and we're at 2,000 euros by Lucas. Lucas, you're the highest bidder now. Did we meet the reserve already? No, it's not yet. All right, so we need to step up a little bit more if somebody wants to take this guitar home. Again, all the guitars are being set up. You will receive a really nice package. So we include a certificate. We will I have it here. We will include this nice instrument passport. And what's cool is you can track the future from there. So you can see the setup and you can see what you can do in the next years and years and years to come. And with only 13 seconds left, I'm really curious what's going to happen now, because the last 10 seconds, everybody knows it's all about the last 10 seconds in an auction. 3, 2, 1. Lucas, you've got it. Congratulations. So this guitar is coming your way right now. Well, not right now because it's nighttime and UPS is not working. But anyhow, we'll be in touch with you tomorrow. We'll set up the guitar and we'll have a little chat tomorrow and see how we can get this guitar to you as soon as possible. Alrighty, so let's pick this one up. And the next one up is not an Archtop anymore, but we have one more Archtop to go. So jazz lovers, please stay tuned. The next one up is an artist-owned guitar. That's not a normal D45, but it's a D45 former owned by Don McLean. Ooh, that's exciting, isn't it? I think we're going to watch the demo of the Don McLean now, so you can see how it sounds. So we're back. I really hope you enjoyed that video. And if you just tuned in while you were listening to that demo and thought, whoa, what's going on here? We're having an auction. And if you want to participate with this beautiful D45, then go to the link here and sign up, because right now we have 2.5 minutes left. So 1.5 minutes for an account, 1 more minute of bidding, you'll be in there. Don't worry about it. So enough about the auction, let's talk about the guitar, because this is not your ordinary D45. So this is a D45 that was owned by Don McLean, the one and only Don McLean. And it's, like I said, it's not just Don McLean, it's also the D45 itself. It's a really rare piece, beautiful VTS Adirondack spruce top, which adds for a dry nice boost in that low end. And then the big surprise. Oh. So this is a beautiful set of Cocobolo, and I've never seen a set of Cocobolo like this. So to get it so wild, they need to cut the wood from the roots. And usually it's not wide enough there to actually make a good set of Cocobolo there, because it's so wild around the roots. Beautiful guitar. Originally sold at the Julien's auctions a few years back in their Icon and Idols auction. We got the provenance for that because we can imagine, okay, what do you have then with the guitar? It's all in the ad. But what we do is we add our own certificates. The certificate from, there's a letter from Julian's, there's a letter from the former owner, so you can track it all the way back to the old listing where it was before. So if you buy it, you'll be safe and know what you buy. Also, what you buy is perfectly set up and ready to play. So you can start playing all the iconic tunes from Don McLean immediately as soon as you have this guitar. Yeah, do I need to introduce Don McLean? Do I need to tell about Vincent Starry Night? No, I don't think we need to actually. I think right now we're going to have a quick look to my right, because we're now at 7,500, and that means that the reserve is not yet met. This is a very special D45, and I want to stress to you that a standard D45 right now already costs new 12,000 euros. A custom shop like this, because this is from the Century of Dreadnought, but if you want to upgrade your standard D45 with a VTS Adirondack top and Coca-Cola back inside, you're over 15 already, and that's not played by Don McLean. So if you want to have a piece of pop history, then this one you will love. We have 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5 at 8,200. Not yet. And the winner is Rule, but unfortunately the minimum reserve has not been met. But Rule, don't worry, we will be in touch with you tomorrow and see if we can get to some sort of an agreement where everybody's happy that you can still play this guitar. That would be great, wouldn't it be? So thank you very much for bidding. Not all the guitars can meet the actually minimum reserve. For all the others that have been already, that we have not seen because we immediately started the live stream, we will be in touch with you and see if we can mediate with the owner and with you as a buyer. So thank you very much. So the last Epiphone will be next, and that's a very cool one, and I'll tell you a bit more about that later. I think right now we're first going to listen to a demo.
I see another Emperor here, and then a blonde finish.
Yeah.
And it looks like you've all been restoring them because they look in tip-top shape.
This was a sunburst, and you can see that on the back side. So I don't know if it's on camera, but you see here a small piece of wood, glued even there. Mm-hmm. So they were very particular about the wood. They didn't throw anything away. So we're back live. I really hope you enjoyed that demo from Nick Cruz. And I think that Nick Cruz was one of the reasons why by far most questions and most remarks on the whole auctions were about this beautiful Epiphone Emperor from 1939. So the Emperor was not one of the first 7, but was later on introduced as their top of the line, as a competitor for Gibson. So Gibson introduced their Super 400 and Epiphone had to react, and they came up with their own version of a big archtop. And eventually that was the Emperor. And this is a very cool example because it's a natural finish. And look at that back. But it was not originally
natural. So at one point in time they wanted to restore this guitar, I assume, and as soon as they sanded it down they saw that back and it's like, okay, we're never going to make that a sunburst again, because usually the nicest pieces of wood were used for natural guitars, and this is a very nice piece of wood. So the Emperor is a big body. It's 18.35. This guitar has completely been restored and ready to play for another 100 years. It comes with the passport, it comes with the certificate, and it comes with this nice book where we have a whole page about the Emperor. I should have flipped this. And so you can read it all down, and yeah, it's very nice yet. It has not met the minimum reserve yet, but we know, like what we saw with the Deluxe, it can all change in the last minute. So people, we need to do a bit more our best if you want to take this guitar home, and if not, it stays here. That's fine as well. No worries. Don't worry. I can stay over for it. And Milo wants to have it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. So how? Oh, 30 seconds only left. Okay. So this is a completely restored Epiphone Emperor from the late 1930s. Beautiful natural finish and ready to play for a lot of years. So a lot of break angle here. Easy to play. Neck reset done. And we've got 10 seconds left. And will it raise the price? Will we raise the bar? It's going higher. It's going higher. It's not met yet. Yes! Congratulations, Lucas. You've bought yourself a beautiful... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, no. But we will be in touch with you on the reserve. I just thought it went over, but on the last minute, we just missed out on it. My apologies. Anyhow, we will be in touch with you. And we're going to check out the next guitar. So the next guitar up is a Gibson BB King. Oh no, we're not yet at the demos. We're going to a little commercial right now with an overview of what we've done, what we've seen so far. So the first 6 guitars that we've done already, and the last 2 that will come. I really hope you enjoy it. Cheers. So welcome back. So here we have an ES355 BB King Lucille, and this again is from that same collection where we had a few guitars before as well, and when you got them from the collection it means they are brand spanking new. So even though this is a rather old guitar, because this one is from 2003, it looks like it came out of the box yesterday. Actually, when you open up the box, it still smells like new. And that's strange, that's strange. So the BB King Lucille is a very cool guitar. It's of course based on the ES355 body shape, but then made solid and big, so you can go louder and you have a really tight tone, so perfectly for blues. If you want to hear that blues tone, shall we listen to a demo first? All right, let's do a demo first and then we talk a bit more about it, and then we going to count down. Sorry that we had to stop that demo, but the clock is ticking down, so we want to speak a bit more about the guitars. If you want to check out the demo, you can always go to our YouTube page and sign up, because we'll make more videos for the next auction. The next auction is coming up pretty soon as well. On the 9th of December, we will list a whole batch of new guitars and old guitars, vintage guitars, the whole shebang. And on the 30th of December, right before the end of the year, we will auction them off. So if you want to give yourself a little treat and you have missed it on this auction, then the next auction will be there for you. So the name Lucille is quite cool because it comes from a fire incident. So two guys were fighting about a woman, and they started a fire in a venue, and B.B. King ran inside to fetch his guitar. It's not this guitar, by the way, it's much older, and then run outside, saved his guitar. And I need to take a look at the clock in the meanwhile, but we have 30 seconds left, so I can tell the story. So he saved his guitar and was able to gig it for a much longer time, and the woman they were speaking about, or fighting about, was called Lucille. We're almost at our end. We have 20 seconds left. The minimum reserve is not met, but we're not far off, are we? No, we're not far off, so we just need a bit more. I hope in the last 7 seconds people will do a bit better, and then we can see who won. Peter, you've won. Unfortunately, not at the minimum reserve, but again, we will be in touch with you and see if we can still strike a deal. It's a beautiful guitar, dead mint condition, and yeah, let's be in touch tomorrow. And the last one, ooh, the very last one from today, it's a Fender Stratocaster from the very first year, 1954. And there's a lot of attention going on and a lot of fuss going on about that one. It's a beauty. Alrighty. So, everybody curious? Should we listen to a demo while I clean up this guitar and get the next one? Alright, cheers. So we're there at the final piece of the first auction, and it's been a ride. We find it a lot of fun and a really cool way of showing guitars to you. And yeah, let the market decide what a guitar is worth. That's what it's about. And speaking about a guitar that's been spoken about, a lot about in the market, is this 1954 Stratocaster. So the Stratocaster 1954, does it need any introduction? I think if you would ask a kid to draw a guitar, he would probably draw a Stratocaster. So this one is from 1954, beautiful original finish, original hardware, everything just checks out on this guitar. And we understand that it's quite nerve-wracking to buy such a guitar online. But what we do with the Fellowship auctions is we get them in, we completely tear them apart, check all the parts, photograph them, and make sure that you get what you need. So if you're still hesitant, go read the description and go check out some more demos, because you have 2 minutes left. That's been, 2 minutes, right enough for a demo. And then place your bid, because we have not met our minimum reserve yet. And for the vintage lovers who know these guitars from the vintage price guide from last year, one from August 54, so that's the middle of the year, they tend to go over $1,000 right now. So they're really popular, and also as an investment, really nice. What's so cool about the 54 is you can see it's the first year. Everything's still a bit rough. So you can see how it's routed, everything is just rounded, and that's what makes this guitar so cool. It's light, it feels great. It's just a lovely guitar. So this is serial number 1097. It's a one-piece ash body, and it still has its complete original finish on there. You can check it easily with an UV light as well. And I hope we get some more biddings, because otherwise it goes back to the owner again. And of course we will be in touch with you to see if we can still strike a deal. But for now, it remains where it is. So, all the guitars, if you tuned in, you have 40 seconds left. Can you still create an account? Yeah, you can still create an account. But hurry up, you can create your account, go to the QR code here, sign up, and if you missed out on this one, don't worry, we'll be back early December for a whole new batch of guitars, and I'm sure you'll find something for everybody there. So the 1954 Stratocaster, with just 20 seconds left on the clock, is currently at 40 grand, and I hope we can just raise it a little bit more. Yeah. Just don't buy the kitchen. Just don't buy the bathroom. Just buy the guitar. You know? What's it? All right, we have 8 seconds left. 6, 5. Where will we go? No, we're stuck at 40,000 euros. Joost, we will be in touch with you. Unfortunately, the minimum reserve is not met, but we will see if we can strike a deal between you and the owner. Thank you very much for watching. It was a really nice ride so far, and we were really happy with the outcome. We got hundreds and hundreds of biddings. We've got hundreds and hundreds of accounts. It's far beyond what we have expected for the first auction. So the next auction up, the 9th of December. So write that down in your agenda, but even better, just sign up to your newsletter, and you don't need to do anything, because it will pop up in your Outlook. The live stream will be on the 30th of December, so that will be a lot of fun as well. Will we do it the same thing as we do it right now? Perfect, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, everybody?
Works. Let's do it.
Super. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next auction. Bye bye. Cheers. Hi.